Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here today. We're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome and thank you for attending the State Board of Pharmacy stakeholder meeting via webinar today. It is September 22nd and the time is 9:01 a.m. Before we get started, we would like to introduce the staff members from the Division of Professions and Occupations that are present. My name is Darcy Magnuson and I'm a regulatory analyst with the division. Also attending is Dimitri Kunin, Program Director, and Elena Kemp, Regulatory Coordinator. We will be facilitating this stakeholder meeting. In compliance with the governor's orders regarding COVID-19, the division has transitioned to a platform that is 100% virtual, and we appreciate your flexibility. As many of you have been to DORA stakeholder meetings before, we would like to reiterate the importance of your comments today. DORA makes decisions every day that may affect your life and your business. Your input is vital in the rulemaking process. Throughout this process, our goal is to create regulations that clarify and explain legislation, ensure minimum competency to enter and continue to practice, and provide only what is absolutely necessary for consumer protection without creating unnecessary barriers to the marketplace. Your input will be part of the information that goes to the board as it considers adopting a new rule. More specifically, we will be discussing the proposed new rule 1.00.25 and Appendix D to implement Colorado Senate Bill 2102 concerning patient disclosures regarding sexual misconduct. This meeting is being recorded and will be posted on the website at a later date. As this stakeholder meeting is held solely by webinar, please raise your hand by using the hand icon if you would like to speak, and we will unmute your line so you'll be heard by everyone. Or you can type your comment in the question section and we will read it aloud. For anyone that is planning to provide comments, please state your name and who you represent. Feel free to provide either general comments on the rule changes or specific comments on the proposed language. Keep your comments limited to 3 to 5 minutes or less, and try not to repeat something that was already said, but you're welcome to state if you're in agreement with someone else, and we can note that for the record. If you are using audio through your computer, please remember to put any phones on vibrate or turn them off. And whether you are using computer or phone audio, try to keep background noises to a minimum when speaking. So at this point in time, we will open the floor for any comments regarding the proposed changes on the new legislation. We'll monitor that by anyone who's raising a hand or typing in questions or comments that we can read out loud for everyone else to hear and for the recording. So for anyone who's joining us, this is an opportunity for people to participate and provide input regarding the new rule changes regarding new legislation. If you want to do that, you can raise your hand and we can unmute your line, or you can type in a question and we can read that out loud so everyone can hear it, and it'll also be on the recording. I'm not seeing any hands raised at this point in time, so we will give another few minutes in case people are Okay, I didn't see any hands raised we didn't receive any questions or comments in the question feature, so we will go ahead and wrap up the meeting. I'm just taking one more look to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Alrighty. Thank you for participating in today's meeting. The stakeholder comments, which we didn't receive any today, but any written comments received also, and program recommendations will be presented to the board prior to the permanent rulemaking hearing, which is tentatively scheduled for November 19th, 2020. That concludes the stakeholder meeting. Thank you again for your participation, and I'm going to end the webinar at this time.